What's up, Nintendo gamers? Takeda here, and I just want to talk about the Devil's Third, which was kind of a big surprise at E3, and it's exclusive to the Wii U, and it was originally announced, I think, back in 2008 or 2009, and it was going to be on the PS3 and Xbox 360, and it basically was in development limbo. Since then, THQ had went out of business, which I believe was their publisher at the time, and the studio that's actually making this game is called Valhalla Game Studios, and it's actually a studio that was created by a guy, and forgive me if I butcher his name. It's Tomonobu Itagaki, and he's basically the guy who revived the Ninja Gaiden series. I believe he worked on Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2, and then he left Team Ninja and Tecmo Koei and started his own development team. So this is the Devil's Third. It looks pretty good. One thing I'm just going to say is that the graphics are on the mess side. Like, they're extremely dated, which gives me the feeling that this game isn't done. It lacks a lot of polish. You'll see characters like just disappearing into the ground or clipping or things like that, at least in the gameplay demo for the Nintendo Treehouse Live. That's what I seen. So it looks extremely unpolished, but I do think this game, since it's been in development limbo, it's still being polished, and I do expect it to be out probably sometime summer 2015. It's slated for 2015. That's when I expect it. But the game looks freaking awesome. Like, it's a third-person shooter or first-person shooter. It seems like when you go into an Arn sights look down sights, it goes into more of a first-person view, and it also incorporates things that you would see in a Ninja Gaiden game, the hack and slash combo-based combat that you see in those type of games, or maybe the Dynasty Warrior games. So it looks like a great mix, and there's also parkour mixed into that, some platforming and things like that. It just looks really good. And for one, the game looks pretty good. The only gripe I have is that it looks extremely unpolished, and the graphics do not look final at all. So I hope they patch that up and make that look better. But overall, it's a pretty decent looking game right now, outside of that. But one thing I want to say that looks freaking awesome about this game is the multiplayer. The multiplayer looks phenomenal. I mean, we got stage builder. Well, right now it looks like a stage builder, but it very much could be where you have bases that you can customize and put certain buildings there. It doesn't look like you can fully customize like an area or anything. You could just place some things at certain places, but overall it looks really cool, and it seems to be a lot of customization options. You can customize your character's outfit and look. It seems to be having a heavy emphasis on having a clan and things like that. Like, all the details aren't there. Like, there isn't any big set description of what they're definitely doing in multiplayer, but from what I could see from the trailer, which I believe is like 4 minutes long, it looks pretty awesome. Like, really cool, very fast paced, and just definitely something that I would love to get into. And also, I love how you can kind of use the weapons that you use in the single player campaign, these melee weapons, and it's not just like you go up to a person and then you just slice them with a katana or something and they're dead. You actually have to do a combo and hit them a few times to actually kill the other player. So it's really interesting. It's an interesting take on this whole genre. You know, it's kind of unique and it's really ambitious, to say the least, that this game is trying to do so much with the multiplayer specifically. So it definitely looks very fun to me, and I'm very much excited for it, and I'm looking forward to it, especially with the guy who's developing this. He seems to have kind of a big name in the industry. He seems to be one of the good developers and stuff that likes to keep his games polished. That's one thing I've heard about him, is that he will delay a game to polish it up to his liking. So hopefully, even if that's going to be the case with this game, to polish up the graphics or physics or whatever needs to be patching, that happens. So I'm really excited for this game and its multiplayer, and you know, the whole thing with the clans, which it seems to be very clan oriented. I would love that, to have a clan and stuff for my channel. That would be really cool. I think that would be very, very cool to have you guys as like teammates or whatever. Maybe I'll join one of you guys' clans or something, but it's something I definitely have my eye on. And for any shooter fans on the Wii U that play Call of Duty, I think you guys should have your eye on this game too, because so far it looks quite ambitious with the multiplayer and just the whole concept of the game as a whole, and I'm very much just expecting it. But I am being kind of cautiously optimistic, you know, about the game. I mean, it doesn't look that good right now. It looks pretty rough, but I know that can all change. But I'll still remain cautiously optimistic and excited for this game, knowing that, hey, everything could just fall apart and none of this we're seeing, since it's so ambitious, could not work at all. There's a thing called being overambitious, where you try to do so many things and try to innovate something so much that it just ends up not working or becomes severely unbalanced to the point that it's kind of unplayable to a certain point. So yeah, I'm expecting this game. What do you guys think about this game? Tell me in the comments below. Were you surprised to see this game was coming to the Wii U as an exclusive? I definitely was. I thought this game was pretty much going to be dead, but it seems Nintendo has revived it since they're publishing the game now. So guys, again, don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe to my channel for more impressions and news on upcoming Nintendo games. See you guys next time.